Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary beings, welcome to another Out of This World episode of Cosmic Crit. I am, of course, Miles, and by now you are far more familiar with my furry character counterpart, Wynn of the Hexen Way.
Won't be long now before these dulcet tones are just a fond memory for all you Crittermanders out there.
That's right. Season 2 is coming to an end at last. While we're sad to see the Phoenix's Respite Cruise adventure wrap up, we are getting intensely geeked out for what we've cooked up in Season 3, especially since the first book of the AP was written by our very own GM, Patrick. Along with Season 2 ending, we're also saying goodbye to yet another rotation around the sun. And it's about that time of year where many people are celebrating a variety of different holidays. So whether it's fun with your friends, your family, a faith, or Festivus for the rest of us, we here at Cosmic Crit are wishing the happiest holidays to you and yours. We wouldn't be around here without any of you, and it's that time of year where we get all reflective and stuff, and I just wanted to express my intense gratitude to every single Crittermander out there in the verse. I love keeping in contact with so many of you on our Discord on a daily basis, and it serves as a constant reminder to me as to why I love doing this show. Oh, okay, I can hear Patrick charging up the cattle prod, so let me take this opportune time to remind you that we have a Patreon. We've already recorded several episodes for Season 1.5, which continues the adventures of our Drift Rider characters from Season 1, which are still Patreon exclusive, with more being planned as we speak. It helps us keep the lights on and deliver the best production we can, and the Patreon members get a little bit of goodies in return. So you can go to our website at cosmiccrit.com to learn how you can join our Patreon or our Discord. Now, when we last left the crew of the Phoenix's Respite, we were still in shock from the loss of Bumfuzzle as we try to take down the big bad. Will we avenge him, or will Patrick finally get his coveted TPK? Find out in episode 114, Star Runner 2049!
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
One time a show occurred to me, we'd record our Starfinder game and share it to our fans in their cars and home. This isn't you, it isn't me. A podcast is something you can't see. Going to the drift in order to flee somewhere in the vast of space. Everyone make me a Stone Temple piloting check because it's time we return to Cosmic Crit. I'm your GM here, Patrick. Welcome back to another episode, number 4 plus 110 or so. Join me in welcoming my 5 players and friends to the Shangri-Ladi freaking Da show this week. To my right, he's leaving on a southern train with a drone in the luggage car. It's Tyler playing Nikithi and Drone-itis.
Thank you, Patrick.
To his right, when the dogs begin to smell her, they get a snoot full of fire and brimstone. It's Rebecca rocking Talara.
Hello.
Across the digital table, he's the gardener of a wicked garden. That's the place you will find him. It's Miles with a whim.
Good evening.
To his right, take time with a wounded goblin, but he's got no time to heal. It's Jabert bringing Bumfuzzle.
I desperately need it, though.
And to my left, he's saying, I am going to step up next to you. I said I want to get within striking distance of you. It's Drew running with Kaz.
We don't have the rights to sing these songs.
That's why we use 10-second clips. Hey, everyone. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Oh, boy, can you feel it? The finality of it all. You guys are this close to finishing off this campaign, but you still need to make it out alive. You got to race out of this facility, got to get to the Phoenix's Respite and somehow survive bombardment of the Sardat ship. He's still alive and he's still angry. The Star Runner's coming for you guys. Are you ready to roll?
Yes.
Yes.
No
Yes.
recap this week, everyone. We're skipping it.
You guys know what happened.
You fought the Sardat and won, but his magical armor teleported him away, baby. Bumfuzzle somehow not dead. I don't understand that.
Just barely.
We're 1 hit point. We're still in combat. Episode 3 of this epic final fight. Turn 9. Let's roll some dice, everyone. We're still in initiative order. When we left off, it was Bumfuzzle's turn. You took out the Sardat, but we still have Aeon Guard left behind, duty bound to honor their master's wishes, kill you all, and now it's decision time whether we're killing Nikithi or Idis, who are right next to
It really is a
this
decision,
card.
but whichever one you pick is dead. So
Well,
enjoy
let's
your
see.
choice.
1, 2, 3. We're going for the drone. 4, 5, 6. Pick up soupy sticks that used to be Nikithi's bones.
Good effort. It was a good effort.
bones.
It was a good one. It was good.
All right, good. Attacking Nikithi.
Give me these little bones.
2 pulse strikes coming at you. Oh yeah, you know it.
Well, that's not fair.
Double attack. Oh, but one's a natural 1, so that's a fail. You're welcome.
I needed that. If those both hit, I was indeed.
What's your armor class? Your KAC.
My KAC is 16.
Okay, so the 11 is a hit. And let me roll that minimum damage. You're fine. He grazes you for
Lucky,
5
lucky.
bludgeoning and sonic. And that brings us back to Nikithi. Wow, what perfect timing. You're right up front here. Everyone else behind you. When was the last time Nikithi was on the front line?
Never. Intentionally, never. This is I mean,
This is a
truly,
big mistake.
This was he saw Bumfuzzle go over the edge, and he knew he had to step up and take a spot, so he just became a glorified punching bag for a few rounds to try and keep this Aeon Guard from shooting Kaz in the back. But now that Kaz doesn't have to take care of the Sardat, it's time to do something called run away. This guy has fun attacks of opportunities that I don't want to provoke. Oh boy. Idis is going to take a guarded oh boy, how do I want to do this? Idis will take a guarded step so that she is leaving an opening for Kaz for a frontal assault.
Moving to the side of this Aeon Guard, who's taken a couple hits, I think. Not too much damage on them.
Yeah, and then Idis is going to try and make a claw attack. See how that goes. Okay, 19 against KAC, which I think we've determined is a miss.
Oh yeah, most definitely. What does Nikithi want to do? Anything?
I can't withdraw. I don't want to provoke an attack. So no. Nikithi's just
Stand there in the way.
stay there. Actually, no. He can overcharge Bumfuzzle's gun. Boom.
Gotcha.
Yay.
Talara, onto you.
All right, I have 3 summons up now.
Oh my goodness. When?
So I've got a teeny tiny Sparky Fire Elemental joining the other teeny tiny Sparky Fire Elemental on the Aeon Guard.
There's just these little like fire methods now around this poor icon of an Aeon Guard.
I imagine they do like cigarette burns on him, but and then Small Demon is also going to fly, kind of giving a wide berth to this guy so that he can flank with Idis.
So unfortunately, there is a wall there. He's back in within about a 10-foot corridor leading to the elevator. So yeah, that's why I was saying Nikithi's just going to stay in the way. So you guys have a limited space here. We're back to hallway fights.
Interesting. Okay, so in order for the demon to get any, like, I can't stand where the door is, right?
No, I'll allow that. So if you want to fly over, that will provoke though from the Aeon Guard. If you
Yeah, that's fine. That's
fly
fine.
behind him. All right, let's take this guy's attack of opportunity.
Are you saying he's doing a flyby?
I don't think he's used it. All right, there's a
Oh no!
natural 20, so that is a critical hit.
Better that be on the demon than on a player character.
That's true.
This is the last round he was going to be up there anyway, so
Hey,
it's
all
fine.
right.
Nice. We'll take it as a win.
Yeah.
Once again, shout out to our Patreon supporters. We'll do a quick Casper, one of our favorites here. I think this is the 8th time you've been shouted out because it's a great shout out. We're going down the initiative list and asking, Jabert, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Now that Bum Puzzle's alive and everyone's out there has listened to last week's episode and is very happy.
Yeah. I'm doing great. I'm really enjoying our IRL game. I think it's going very well. We're playing some. We're playing some.
I didn't
Return
ask
to the.
your life story here.
All right.
Just how you doing. We have a game to get to.
All right. Well, my life's all goofed up, Patrick. How about that? I'm gonna bring it down.
All right, let's go on to these damage first against the small demon. Oh boy, fairly low. We are talking 13 points.
All right, so the demon fizzles out of existence.
All right.
But that took his reaction.
Two flame elementals here, right?
Yeah, so I have 2 little sparkies, and each of them is going to take 1 slam attack.
Already. Gotta roll pretty high. Don't think it's only natural 20s, but
21.
Against KAC.
KAC.
Is a miss.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we will need 17 or higher if you just rolled a 16.
Oh man. Another 21.
No.
All right.
Great rolls. That's too bad.
They're very good rolls, but they're not going to do
How
it.
frustrating. All right, and Talara is going to do all she can do and take a shot with her stupid little pistol.
Okay.
This
one I think we need a 20.
It's not going to do it. That's a 17.
Okay. All right. Yes. I should have just had them all in cover behind you all this entire time. That will bring us on to Win next. Miles.
Right. So when seeing that the attack of opportunity has already been taken, he's going to run up to the other side so that he can attack the guard because everyone's up front for some reason.
So if you're going to be moving through the enemy's square, you can actually kind of sneak around him, but it will take a move action to reopen this door here as well.
Sure. Oh, I forgot there was a door.
Yeah. But I will allow you, that's going to take your entire action though to get over there and have the door open. But that is going to open up a great deal more space for the rest of this fight. So I would recommend doing that if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Then we're on to Sedona. Jabert, I think we've used most of the spells on our mystic friend here.
Yeah, I think the last time I had her down to like a telekinetic projectile.
But yeah, she got that Corona laser pistol.
Yeah, but she's actually great with her guns. I don't know why I didn't just shoot.
Yeah. Well, make a D20 roll here.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, she's great with that gun.
19 on the dice.
It's what a 29 versus EAC?
That is going to be 2d4 plus 5 damage. So let's roll that. Go right ahead.
Kill Steel Sedona, they call her.
Old Kill Steel Dona. That'll be a 6 plus 5 is 11 points of fire damage.
All right, that is adding a lot more damage than has been done to this Aeon guard so far. These elite of the Atlantean Empire. Take no guff. We are back to the top of the order is now Kaz there. Drew, you're up.
Haha. Okay, Kaz is going to step up. He's going to take a guarded step straight up to this dude and punch him in the face with an entropic strike. And am I flanking with wind at this point?
Yes, with 10-foot range.
That's going to be a 19 to hit EAC.
That is just a hit.
14 points of damage.
Okay, this guy's looking pretty bloodied, fairly hurt. And we're going on to Bumfuzzle next.
Oh, it's the Goblin Special. I throw up some little flare charges that look sort of like these tiny demons, and they sort of land like near him. And he's like, "Oh no, even more tiny demons! I mean, tiny little fire people." And then I shoot him.
Little pyrotechnic goblin demons.
Yes, exactly. Let's see here. So I'm taking got some cover versus this shot, it seems, but
yeah.
All right. All right, CR 5 or lower.
So the trick attack does go off.
All right, so this is going to be a 27 versus EAC with some cover adjustment.
Oh yeah, it's a hit.
All right, and then how much that'll overcharge at this level? Is that just 1d6?
That's a Tyler question, right?
I believe so. I've been trying to get to my.
Yeah, I think it starts at 1d6. So if you haven't taken like improved or whatever, then yeah, it would just be 1d6.
1d6.
All right, here we go. Ow. Okay.
Oh boy, it's a very low damage roll.
Yeah, it's
ones.
not ideal. Yeah, a lot. Like, my trick attack damage was 112. Yeah, so that'll be 11 altogether.
Oh, goodness gracious. So close. This one's still alive for his turn. And now he's got a number of targets, including like a million summons around him and trick attack summons. Those he can hit without moving. Let me just roll down the list here. This is coming to Itis, it looks like. So let's clear the space for Itis. 2 Pulse Gauntlet attacks.
It was nice hanging out. Everybody thank Itis for her commitment to the battle.
What's Itis's KAC?
Oh, I don't know. It's something crappy. 19.
19? Is it better than yours?
Of course, it's better than mine.
Okay. So I rolled a 6 and a 12. These are both misses.
Well, that makes this awkward.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch there.
Well, to be fair, the odds were in your favor.
You saw my attack rolls. Ida's still in it, but we do have this other Aeon guard who is, I think, just coming out of being frightened nearly to death from Talara's spell on turn 1. As soon as Wynn enters the room, this one sees no other means of escape here as the elevator is at the top of the shaft. They're going to, I believe, still shake and take a shot at Wynn.
No!
But I've rolled a 3 on the dice, Miles.
Yeah!
So maybe you calm down too. That is going to be a miss against KIC, and we're back to Nikithi.
Okay, Nikithi is going to move action, pull out a syringe. Standard action, I'm going to stab a goblin with it. Mark II syringe of healing.
Hooray!
You can roll that for yourself.
All right, I will. Thank you.
While he's doing that, let's have Itis try and...
Oh, that feels good.
So I will warn administering to someone else is a full action.
Oh.
Mark II is 3d8, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mark II is indeed.
Can I pull... No. Is there any way I can do this? Did I have it out?
I think you did, but like I said, it's
Okay, if I had it, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I stated that I got it out towards the end of the last episode. So I will use a full action on the fuzz to administer, but you need to roll an extra d8, my friend.
Yeah, we got 12 on 2d8. Oh my goodness. So much better than that trick attack damage roll. 19.
So Itis will use her very limited AI to try and attack, but this is probably to do anything. Well, tactically, maybe I want... Yeah, single claw. Oh, this actually might hit. 25?
Yeah, Itis tears this Aeon guard to shreds.
Yes!
The opposite of what Tyler wanted, apparently. He was ready to send Itis away.
I think I need to be less optimistic. If I'm more pessimistic, apparently I roll better.
Talara, we are on to you. There is still an Aeon guard that, I don't even think you can see them at this point from where you are across the bridge, but that has run from your demonic fear spell. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move my fire elementals to him. Do I have to move up first before I can do that?
Like I said, I think you're going to need to see them before you can move them. So if you move up, you'd be able to see into this next room.
Okay, yeah, I'll move right behind Kaz and in front of Sedona.
Yeah, how far can they move?
50 feet.
Okay, yeah, so you can move them up onto this guy. The remaining Aeon guard does have just a hand on the rifle, which means it's going to make a single attack of opportunity against one of these as it flies in on him.
Okay.
And that is going to be a hit with the Pulse Gauntlet. Whoa. This is once again sonic and bludgeoning damage. 7 points bludgeoning sonic.
All right, so one of them fizzles out of existence, but the other one is still alive.
Laid down its life for its friends.
And it can take a slam attack, right?
Yeah, single standard attack. Go right ahead.
That's a 17 KAC.
That is a miss.
All right. And Talara already moved. Wait, I guess I could do something, but I don't think there's anything else for me to do. So I'm
Up to you if you want to throw out that laser shot.
I mean, I could try with my static arc pistol again. Might as well. All right, let's do it. It's a 21 EAC.
Against its EAC, shooting through your friends, that is a miss.
Aw, all right.
Oh man,
that would hit if you're getting right up next to him. But a giant blue shag carpet that we call Captain is in the way, and it is your turn, Miles.
All right, so Win is going to move up within 10 feet of the guard.
That seems like a great place.
And he is going to attack with his trident.
All right, I believe you still have a couple rounds. No, this is turn 10. You still have a single round of your knight's ability, so a natural 20 wouldn't hurt here. That effect.
Oh no, that's the opposite.
Or natural 1, that's also fine. Whatever you want to do, Miles, you do you.
I hate this game. Hate it.
Do you want to do the critical fumble deck or?
I want to go back to playing Pokemon. That's what I want to do.
Online. hey, we're not doing video right here. You can be doing both.
I will do hours.
Ooh, a man of refinement and maybe a love of death. Our critical fail deck on our website is made of submissions from our fans. You actually continue to submit to these if you want to back us on Patreon. Let me roll an effect here. Submitted by First Chaos, it's called Conduct Yourself. You miss the opponent, but hit the electronics behind him. Sadly, metal conducts electricity, so you take 1d4 damage per character level.
What?
That's intense. Wow.
That's not that bad. It's 64.
64 if you
That's a lot.
That can really hurt.
Oh, yeah. No, it can. I'll roll that here, Miles.
Thanks.
As your trident, yeah, it's like the panel behind him. This is like how a Die Hard villain goes down, I think.
Bring me those detonators.
16. Ooh, I've rolled pretty well. 16 points of electricity damage.
All right.
Yeah.
How you doing, old Big Bear?
Not great.
That's what you get for rolling the 1. Sedona is, going to move forward again, and I think maybe try and make another shot, another pistol shot. Do you want to roll those, Shepard?
Yeah, let's do it. That's an 8.
8 on the dice. 18 is a miss. Bring us back to Kaz.
Yeah, Cass doesn't have a ton he can do right now, but he is going to double move.
Okay, get up in this last guard's face.
Right up next to him.
That brings us to Bumfuzzle next.
Alrighty, let's see here. I got 45 feet of movement here. So let me just let's see. I think I can get right next to Win. And so yeah, I'm gonna sort of move up as quick as I can. And I throw a little ball that I've been keeping in my pocket, and I roll it at this guy. And I say, Hobguard, I choose you! And it pops open, and little baby Hobguard is there, and he zaps the dude right in his toe. When he's distracted, I make my shot.
Do you want to spend some credits and turn this into an Alien Archive 3 pet monster and make it have an attack now?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna stick with the old tricky trick.
Just give it a magical leaf to level it up and give it its next power set and its electricity attack.
Magical.
Those things are little Pikachus, aren't they?
Yeah. All right, there we are. CR11 or lower.
damage.
And-
Oh boy.
28 on the attack.
Oh, that's a hit.
All right, that's going to be 23 points of damage.
Oh boy, this is why I'm very happy Bumpuzzle got taken out early in that last phase of the combat. How much damage?
23.
Okay, not bloodied, but this one, that's the first damage it's taken, and it is looking pretty hurt from that. It is its turn, and they have their gun. They're going to... I think they're going to just kind of... Actually, you can make an attack of opportunity, Drew.
Yay!
Can't I too?
Yeah, and I guess... No, the tiny spark cannot. But when and Cass make an attack of opportunity, it's going to like move towards the corner. He's no longer frightened. He's in control.
The tiny
25
spark
hits.
doesn't get a attack of opportunity.
The tiny ones don't threaten that area. So,
Oh,
The small ones do, but the tiny ones don't.
all right, 25 attack from a win as a hit, and a 19 as a hit from a
All right.
Yes!
Cass.
So it's,
Jeez Louise.
15 points of damage from me and 16 from Kaz.
Gross, 31. He's still up. Now he's bloody. No, that's way too much damage. Now he's dead.
Yeah! Teamwork!
God, I needed to get out of there and start making some range attacks with this guy. Yeah, that's all it will take. We'll be ganging up on the last guy. So we are indeed out of this combat. It only took 11 turns.
And 3 episodes.
Child's play. And you guys can call the elevator back down to this level, as once again there's some shaking of the asteroid above you, and eventually a team of scientists and Mergerber will move across this bridge behind you all, along with Aereo, and begin to load the rune drive onto this platform. And Mergerber says, "Well, we must hurry. Aereo says they're attacking your ship. Though if my hypothesis is correct, then that might not.
Why is that?
I think it's something to do with magic. Magic inside our hearts win."
Hearing this, Kaz pushes the button on the elevator about 100 more times just to see if it will come any faster.
That has never worked, but I think that counts as taking 20, so it might give you a very good bonus for your engineering. When you guys do indeed get to the surface of Aurelos, you see these huge craters of scorched rocks, and in the distance, the Phoenix's respite nearly destroyed. It is, spitting out these black acrid clouds that disperse into the thin air around the asteroid. You see the rear engines kind of burning in a plasma fire, and the facade has been pockmarked by laser blasts and coil gun holes. Quickly, we must get to work. Load the ship up. We've got one chance to make this work. It's time to kick it into drift drive, people. Grover is like moving on. All the scientists moving the rune drive up there. As this is happening, Drew Kaz sees everyone, kind of rushing towards the vehicle. But you get a strange sensation behind you, just like a tingling the hairs on your neck. And turn around, you see chunks of rocks floating in space as they escape the artificial gravity, the asteroid's generators, these huge chunks blown away by the Star Runner's fire. And beneath them, you see the lone figure of Andrian standing clear of the entrance to the base and looking into the opposite direction, the distance, where a heavily modified, upgraded Aslanti fighter, a Harrier starship, kind of just waits in the distance against the vast, dizzying backdrop of space past the asteroid's horizon. Seems to be waiting for you.
Evandrian, what are you still doing here?
He kind of senses you as you approach, maybe the same way you sensed him, and he turned on a private comms unit and clicks in your ear, and he says, "No matter how hard you try, the Empire's gonna win in the end. You know that. Even if you get out of here and defeat Zolan, there's 1,000 more like him out there, just as ruthless, and some even more power-hungry."
So that's just another enemy for me to face. Another name on a list.
Why do you attack your own people, Kaz? Why side with that crew? Who do you think you are?
My people. Listen to you. What has the Empire ever done for you? What has the Empire ever done for any of us? I was apparently created in a lab to be an organ farm for some rich, stuck-up noble. What is my life worth other than my pieces? I tell you what, my life is worth what I make of it, and I make it my own.
Maybe we're not too different, you and I, after all. You made your decision to go against the Sardat, and I chose, like you, to turn my back. He sets a kind of protective bubble around his helmet and presses the Aeon stone in the center of his head. It releases a hiss of air and opens, kind of receding back into back of his shoulder pieces there. And you see, once more, another clone of the Sardat. This one nearly exactly your age, perhaps maybe a few years older, but with a deep scar down the side of his face and a cybernetic eye glowing faintly blue. Evandrian pulls out a holographic emitter from a compartment on his belt and activates it. You see the same photo of Lieutenant Sharu that Nikithi showed you days earlier. This time, plain to see that it is him in the image and not you.
I killed her. I'm sorry.
I know what you did. We do things for love and honor in our lives, and no matter what, we see ourselves as the heroes of the story. But it's all perspective. Sharo shouldn't have taken those cadets, those children to Nakandis. She shouldn't have broken protocol and aligned herself with the Sardat, but she followed orders to the letter, and that did her in the end. He has a single tear escape his good eye as he steps forward, almost seemingly like he's about to embrace you, but he awkwardly just hands you the holographic projector and quickly whispers something to her. Before turning and activating his helmet again, it reshaping into the faceless form of the Aeon Guard's fearsome visage. He pauses about half the length towards his ship and calls back over his shoulder. You know, Kaz, if the Empire orders me to track you all down after this, then we will have no choice but to meet again on the battlefield once more, brother.
If that is what the Empire chooses to do, then I look forward to it.
So as you all get onto the ship, it's dead, basically. It's filling with smoke inside just about every single area. Almost all sections are glitching to, several stages on fire. Some of them just open to the void of space, and you and this handful of scientists and Margober can kind of pull the rune drive back towards the power core, where you find it strangely intact, but still glitching. Quickly now, we must connect those wires here, red to black, black to ground, like you're giving this bad boy a jump start.
You do not need to tell me how to hook up the drive.
Oh, have you done this before, Nikithi?
No, but I understand it.
Okay, well, I think we'll let the dice decide that.
I have a certificate.
So getting the rune drive inserted here is going to indeed take an engineering check with up to 2 people able to aid this delivery. Who wants to make that primary roll, and who wants to aid? I can tell you that the aid can also be mysticism.
Oh, well, I will aid Bunk.
Do you want to Rochambeau for this, Tyler?
No, I'll just let you do it.
I can aid with mysticism.
Okay, let's. All right, here we go.
All right, let's get those aids in, unless you auto-aid, in which case...
I auto-aid, but...
All right, let's...
the same, I'm not going to roll, because it's
Let's get it, Jabert.
Okay, here we go.
No pressure.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I take the cord and I sort of push it at the place where she told me to plug it in and just miss.
Oh no. Well, maybe that is because the ship is rocked by another volley of fire from, thousands of miles away in space. I need everyone to make me a reflex save.
Oh, well,
good.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No.
It's good to see.
Now it's a low DC. It's only 16. DC 16 for half damage here. It looks like Talara's taking
Talara
some.
got a natural 1.
Roll the 1. It's only.
Oh wait. Can I use my paradigm shift to give myself a reroll?
Isn't that once per day? No.
No, it costs an RP.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So this is my last RP. Just
Oh,
for the record.
Oh wow.
That may not. I mean,
Great idea, but go for it. You already
You
said
don't
you're
think I
gonna do
should
it.
choose that?
Already said you're gonna
I-
do it.
No, live dangerously. It's the last book.
all right. It's a +2 to this.
Oh my god!
Yeah, natural 20.
From a 1 to a 20, you have mastered your witch warper abilities for evil. Let's see if that was needed. It's only 6 points of damage, so 3 on the half for you guys that everyone passed. Is Idis and Akithi still up after 3 points?
Sure, they're limping around. Yeah.
So the bulkhead just shakes as the ship is kind of rocked, all of the style of the Enterprise, bridge crew and scientists here. There's a couple that are knocked unconscious, and if you get up with head wounds and bruises, including Margerber. And she says, well, you guys seem to think that you knew how to do this, but maybe I should help out. Let's try that one more time.
To be fair, I did help successfully.
Well, if we wait for them, here we go.
Fire nice, baby. Fire nice.
So we should say that you rolled a 1 on your first check for like a 23 in total. And this one is with the 42.
Yeah,
Answer to like the universe.
Another natural 20. Yeah.
So this is DC 30 difficulty to get this connected, but as you do, the rune drive enters into this final kind of power loop, very similar to your test run down below in the facility, as the light emanating off it kind of turns into a shimmering rainbow. But all the lights that kind of pour off of it just shine in every direction in a kaleidoscope vision, dancing off your suits, off the walls of the power core here. Eventually you all feel weightless, and kind of like a form of vertigo takes you over as you feel the ground beneath you almost disappear as you see visions that you had when you activated the rune drive before. But these other versions of you making these alternate decisions, that they seem like ghost fragments, kind of like you're feeling deja vu, kind of like your mind is in a few places at once, and the noise kind of like deafens you for just a moment. Your eyes, you cannot see anything, but once you gain your vision back, your hearing, you see you are standing in a brand new ship. It is both the Phoenix's Respite, but every inch of it has been repaired or upgraded and changed somehow. Like you guys leveled up, and your ship leveled up as well to level 7. Bumfuzzle, looking at the bulkheads between the rooms, you can tell indeed this is a completely different starship frame. It's larger than the previous Respite, magically upgraded.
There's so much room for activities.
But yeah, as soon as this vessel comes into being, just you all are hit with a plasma cannon shot, and I should mention the shields are down at this point. So I'll do some damage to your nice new ship. Only 14 points, but that's going to start us off into Starship combat mode. It's time to get to battle stations for the most important starship combat you guys will ever have.
Oh, dang.
It's been a while since the beginning of this book. We are going back to the starfield around Aurelos space.
So, Patrick, you said level up. Do we may have some scale increases that we can do before this combat?
Yeah. So, I mean, that will be fairly important. You guys can throw some ranks in there, but you're ending this book at level 7 as you and the ship are just like magically upgraded.
Oh, man.
okay.
Fairly important. Like I said, we are in starship combat as you guys lift off with the surviving scientists from Aurelos. Irio and Mergrover are back in engineering with Nakithi if you need any help back there. Bumfuzzle, you jumping on the piloting station.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Sedona can take the science station like she did on your previous combat, and let's get into it. As you lift off, your sensors do indeed detect the Star Runner about 10 or 11 hexes away. Let's get right into it with round 1, engineering.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to want to overcharge, or not overcharge, but I'm going to want to route power somewhere, right?
Divert.
Yeah, let's divert. Let's make I think that this is the initial thing for piloting. So what would be our new DC? We're 10 plus 1.5 times our starship's tier. What is our starship's tier now?
7.
Yeah, so DC 20 for that sort of check.
20. Let's roll engineering. I'm going to try and make it easier for you here, Bumfuzzle. I nailed it.
That's good.
All right, 26. So in diverting power to the piloting, you're given it a speed boost. Increases by 2 for this round. What is the new Phoenix's Respite's speed?
I believe it is 8.
Okay, so it's a bigger, a little slower vessel, I think. Or maybe it's the same speed. I'm not sure what thrusters you had before. But now it's a little faster because of this diversion. Are you ready to head on to helm phase?
I guess so.
It doesn't sound like it.
Oh, boy.
And let's start this off with Sedona doing a quick science-y scan. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I've rolled a 10 on the dice. And she's not terrible, not awful at computers, which is this one. This is a 21 in total that she has rolled to scan. And that is going to give us, let's see, 3 bits of information about the Star Runner. Including basic information, the defenses, and 1 bit of information about its weapons array. So I can tell you the Star Runner is a light freighter, fairly fast one with an AC of 22, a target lock of 21. And what weapon would you like to know? What section of its weaponry?
Does it have I guess I'd like to know if it has any missiles.
So you ask about a single section of the weapons. Technically, you're supposed to get the one that uses the most PCU.
Well, then maybe the 4. I would say that seems like it's probably the most dangerous.
It's fairly dangerous. It is linked coil guns in its forward arc. It might be the most expensive one, but right. Captain, do you want to do anything this phase, or do you want to wait for gunnery?
I am going to wait for gunnery.
Then let's do a roll-off Bumfuzzle versus the enemy Aslanti pilot.
All right. So at level 7, I'm going to pick up skill-focused piloting.
Ooh.
Now, that it won't actually give me any bonus to piloting because my operative's exploit just went up too. But
make you feel better.
I also get skill mastery, specialization mastery. So I'm going to take 10 on this check.
Okay, what's that roll?
28.
Pretty good. Let's see how I do. Oh, I rolled a 19 on the dice. You are indeed moving first.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna. Well, that's not good.
You don't like to see that.
Don't like to see that.
Be honest. In turn 1,
just back up. Maybe just back up.
Just back up 4.
Yeah.
Just hope he's not very fast.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
The proverbial false start move.
I can't move it. By the way,
I'm controlled by Bumfuzzle. You're looking at the blue one?
Oh no, I was looking at the red one.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, red is bad and blue is good.
Of life.
All right, yeah, I'll back up 5, and we're just we just like slam this thing into reverse and just like pulling back as quick as we can.
Okay, it's gonna close the distance, getting about 5 hexes away from you before we go into our gunnery phase. In which case, all comms burst open across the ship, and you guys see a very familiar face. Blood pouring out of his mouth and nose still. He was not magically healed by the teleportation, but the Sardat shows up still with like nearly busted armor and at the head of his ship and what looks like kind of like a throne almost, and says, "My ship will blow you all out of the sky. You will be nothing but corpses floating around Aurelos for all eternity." As you do not have the capability to hit this vessel like you needed your crew to fight your battle on the bridge, you'll never equal me. You will never defeat me. This is a taunt check the Sardat is doing, which is DC 25 intimidate check to give you guys -2 to gunnery this phase. Let me roll that real quick. Bam. That is what the captain is doing. I've rolled a 12 on the dice, and that is a success. It's his words ring in your ear, Kaz. Captain Wynn, what you got to say to that?
So I think Wynn would just kind of act at gravely and just basically tell the crews like,
He may be injured, but he's still dangerous. We need to be careful.
Do you want to make an action back at him? Do you want to encourage or demand something of your crew?
I'm going to encourage. I think it typically has been Drew for gunnery.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is a diplomacy check.
Yeah, you probably auto succeed this at this point, but go ahead and roll.
Yep. DC 15. So. Woohoo!
All right. Oh, close, but no.
It's disguise, but
Oh, that's disguise. I mean. Wait, let me check. It's still the same. It's still
I'd
the
imagine
same.
his disguise is worse, but
No, my disguise is diplomacy. I have +12 to size.
12 to disguise as a large blue bear?
Yes.
That's amazing. Why haven't we taken advantage of this more?
Yeah,
that was my whole argument in book 2 because I am a charisma-based character.
You should have been an Aslanti bear and just walked into Gulton. Okay, so aided. Let's make some attack rolls here. I'm going to make it a couple for the Star Runner. So first coming at you is a linked coil gun on its forward to your forward. A natural 2 on the dice is going to be a miss. Superheated.
Back the wrong horse.
Superheated bits of metal kind of like tearing through the skies, but too far away. And the other one is its turret. That's that heavy plasma cannon. This one I would really like to hit. Nope, but 2 on that dice. Whatever. Yes. I stay. He should have helped his team out instead of messing you guys up. All right, so -2 to gunnery this check. Who wants to fire first on the Phoenix's Respite side?
I will.
You guys, what I should say, what weapons you've upgraded stuff. So what do you have going on that you can fire back with?
Great question.
well, we have a laser net on the turret and a heavy laser cannon on the forward arc, and I think that's it for our weapons.
Okay.
I'm going to be. I'll fire the heavy laser cannon.
Great.
So I'm going to roll this D20.
Oh, I was going to ask, do we have computers bonuses on this or no?
Yes, we have a Mark II Duo node. So we've got 2 +2s.
I will take one of those +2s to offset the -2. And
Hey, go ahead and roll that.
ooh, so that's only a 12 on the die. But that is +11 for my Bab and Dex, so that's a 23 +2.
Oh, that's a hit.
All right. And how much damage do I roll for this? That's another question.
It is 4d8.
4d8. Here we go. 28 points of damage.
Great roll, Drew.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay.
That is awesome.
Okay, shields are completely down in the front quarter here.
Yes.
And it's taken some hull damage. Jeez Louise.
Wow.
Calm down, Drew. Okay.
Time to do a flyby.
And we still have got another shot coming. Talara, Rebecca, you ready?
Yeah, and I'll take the other +2 on this.
Well, are you within range? Because nets have a very atrocious range.
Oh, I don't know.
It's short range, yeah. We're in short range. I think that's...
Okay. I just want to double check because I know that they're pretty.
Yeah.
They're pretty.
All right, so +2, so that's a 26.
That is going to be a hit.
Awesome. So what damage does this one do?
I'm just looking that up right now. A laser net does 2d6.
And is this a regular light laser net?
Yeah, this is a light laser net.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Every little bit helps. And that's a good roll.
Yeah, pretty good roll. 10.
10 on 2d6, that's great.
Yeah.
Wow. Gunner's starting off hot.
As high as it can get. Yeah, so you guys are, only about 7 hexes away, so no problems there. Let me do some math here. You've beaten its critical threshold once, which means we've got a glitching system on the Star Runner. Turn 1.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Rebecca, you technically get to roll this. D1 hundo.
100. Yay! It's a 96.
Oh, boy. To the glitching table.
That is gonna.
Power core. Oh, goodness. Condition applies to all engineer checks except patching that up. And it affects basically everything else on the ship. Other crew members' actions. Taking a -2 if I can't fix that, which will stink. But it is taking a great deal of damage just from a single salvo, a single blasting. Maybe not a bad defense, just backing up and going second. We are going to get back into it with turn 2 of this Starship Combat, and let's go to the engineering phase. And I'm going to make a secret D20 roll. You have no idea what this could possibly be. My engineering check. All right, I've rolled an 18. And what do you got, Nikki?
So Nikithi has some helpful helpers.
If you need to grab Mergulber and you want to get, she can auto aid you on something.
I will take that auto aid because we're gonna do something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna spend a resolve point.
Oh my goodness!
And try and move
left.
And not 3. And I might as well use all 3. We're gonna try to overpower the entire ship. So this functions. I don't know if we've ever done this, but if you have 6 ranks in engineering, I can spend a resolve point to do the divert action, but for everyone. So gunner, me, piloting, science officer, anything. It's a DC 31, so it not likely. But I feel like we had such a great opening gambit. I want to try and maximize our opportunities here.
Okay,
I have an auto aid.
You have 2 aids because one of the scientists can help you out as well. So
+4, and I have a 17 to engineering, meaning I just need to roll a 10.
Oh boy, why would you set yourself up like that?
So 50-50. I rolled a 7. I'm the worst.
Oh no, indeed.
So I fail. Nothing happens except for I lose a resolve point.
Okay. Engineering over. Back to helm. Captain Wynn, do you want to act in this round, or do you want to wait till gunnery?
I'm gonna wait for gunnery.
Okay, then let's get to this roll off.
All right, I'm gonna take 10 one more time. So 28.
I've rolled a 3 on the dice. They are going first.
I saw that 19 come up, and I was like, oh no, not again.
Yeah, skipped right over. So they're going to whip around, quick as a whip. They're going to now turn their starboard side in your direction, and they move back like 3 hexes or so away. So now you have about 10 hexes between you, and you can move.
Alrighty.
Did we find out what weapons they had?
You found out one. Actually, I can roll again for Sedona. Keep scanning. Not as good this one, but she can give you another bit of information. Do you want to know about a different arc? You want to know about their turrets?
So they have a turret, which is important to know.
That was the plasma cannon that they shot us with when we were still on the ground.
Yeah, but she does this scan and says they've left their forward shields down.
Ooh, get over there.
Oh, that's such a gamble, because that's where probably all their weapons are.
If only I had succeeded, we'd have had 2 more hexes. Oh, no.
Yeah, it will be a little difficult. Right now, they've got their starboard side angled towards you.
Can we get to this hex and turn?
Yeah, basically, you just need to get on that line, and you can potentially get within their front. The line between their front and their starboard, if you're able to make that.
Okay, so sorry. Let me draw it real quick. So you're saying this line right here? Correct. If we can get up to that line,
this line? Yeah. If you can angle, well, you have to angle your front side towards them if that you want to fight with your front side of the guns. But basically they'll be like splitting, and you get to determine which arc you fire in if you're like 50-50 on between 2 of them.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide.
Ooh.
Take the slide stunt. and we're sort of putting on some front boosters, but also some side boosters, and we're sort of moving diagonally without changing our facing.
Right.
So, or would I need to be like that?
I think you need to shift.
Yeah, that would be if you're in the hex right above, actually. But if you get here to pass the line and can turn, can you turn at all with the slide?
Let's see. Moves up to its speed in the direction of either forward port or forward starboard edge without changing its facing to perform this stunning.
So it doesn't sound like slide will do it, but I mean, you have enough movement to get to there, right?
I mean, so let's see. Where was I? Right here?
Control Z, go back to it.
Right. Control Z. Control Z doesn't do it. So hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was right here.
I think you have just enough to get to that line and potentially set up the situation.
Forward, turn.
8. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, because our turn is 2.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm just gonna fly normal and evade.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's facing us with his starboard. So I say we punch a hole in his starboard side too.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yep.
All right, go right ahead. So are you going to move forward at all, or?
Yes. Sorry, I'm counting it out.
Gotcha. Oakley dokley. Then, once you get in position, we will be going on to gunnery. Go ahead, Captain Wynn. Give me your action.
All right. We're going to go for another diplomacy. That's a 15.
Gosh.
Squeaking by once more.
Yes.
So
Tempting
close.
fates.
All right. So your ship is almost right upon the Star Runner. And yeah, as you get to there, you get another brief holographic image of the Sardat himself kind of like pushing a Atlanti gunner out of the way and says, "Let me take the station over. You guys can't hit the broadside of a barn." He's going to take a action on the guns this turn. I'm actually going to give him the plasma cannon. But you, as soon as you get to the starboard side, you see that there is indeed a laser cannon of some sort pointing in your direction. So we got another couple guns coming your way. Let me go ahead and do the lighter of the two, the starboard gun first. A 17 on the dice. That is a hit. It is only a gyro laser, though. So we'll light shield action, 1 point of shields down. And let's see if the... Oh, actually, you're front or your starboard. I think they're going to go starboard to starboard here. And because they didn't hit last turn at all. Let's do the turret weapon. Oh, goodness. Oh, I saw the 20 almost come up on the dice. I will say that the Sardat is a little better at gunnery. I've rolled an 8 on the dice. What is your armor class?
20.
Okay.
Well, you evaded though, right?
Yeah, I evaded. So 22.
Still a hit with an 8 on the dice. 2d12 coming at your side shields. So in total, they've taken 19 points this turn. Still up, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and make your attacks.
All right. So, am I no longer taking the -2 for the Sardat?
That was just a round, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to jump on the laser cannon and hit it.
All right,
Hold on, you get computer bonus and...
Doesn't matter, I rolled a natural
right?
1.
Oh, no, Drew. Can Talara salvage this? Make a shot.
All right, I'm taking a computer bonus on this, so +2. Oh no, natural 3. That's a 13.
Oh, finally, a round for me, the Star Runner. They've done some damage to your shields, and we are on to turn 3 as you guys circle in on each other. A little dance of death here. Engineering phase. Let's make some rolls. Tyler, do you want to do the same thing, you crazy psycho? I've rolled a 20 on my engineering check.
Considering this situation, I don't really care about my science officer. No, we're kind of reset the piloting situation, so I think I want to divert to piloting. Oh, but maybe I should take care of our shields. I should probably take care of it.
It's up to you.
Let's do shields. I'm not gonna take any bonus to this. Do it. Squeaking by there with a 5.
Okay. Alrighty. So putting points back. What's your new power core?
Our new power core that's a great question.
It is an Arcus Maximum.
So 200 PCU means you're getting back 10 shield points.
Yeah, and we'll put those in the starboard.
Yeah, of course you will. Right back where you lost them. Okay, going on to Helm, I've gotten a little bit ahead of myself. Sedona has scanned them again and says they basically did the same thing. They are returning some shield points to their forward shields, and she says that, to Captain Wen, they do not have a gun on their aft side, except that turreted plasma cannon. Let's do a roll off. How do you guys feel about that, Bumfuzzle? You think this strat of Nat rolling a 10 is gonna do well for you?
I mean, I think so. It's pretty good. It's pretty high.
You're a better pilot, I will say that. But am I a good roller? Is the question.
Yeah, right. That's the real question here. You know what? I like to live dangerously. I'm gonna roll my d20 on this one.
Watch you roll a 10.
This makes sense because we're in flyby position.
11, slightly better.
A little better. I've rolled a 7. They are moving first.
Yes.
And with that, they are going to once again just kind of like circle around you and move away while still exposing their starboard or their aft side. Go ahead and move.
Kick aft, Bumfuzzle.
Oh man.
Can you do a flyby going straight backwards?
No.
Flip and burn? Would flipping and burning help at all?
Flip and burn could do.
Ooh, yeah. So right now your aft is pointed toward their starboard side.
Right. Let's see.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, right. So you have to go forward half speed and then turn around. So it would put us out of range for the laser net. But maybe that's okay. You know what else I'm thinking though is I could just maneuver, which is not a stunt. It's just an action in
the flip and bird. The ship moves forward up to half its speed. You don't have to.
Oh, you don't have to. Okay.
No.
Let me see.
And this is going to be another DC 20 piloting check, right?
Sorry, 1 second. One.
Oh no,
two,
sorry.
3.
It is 15 plus 1.5. So we are talking 25.
Yeah, so I'm going to use the maneuver action, and I am basically reducing our turn by 1, and I'm going to just sort of fly straight around and get right up the aft side of this guy, and I think that puts us out of their starboard arc. So,
yes, now you're in their aft, which Sedona has just said is just that turret.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get in the gunnery phase. Captain Wynn, what you want to do?
I am going to, continue to encourage.
Encouraging Kaz.
The pass.
Good. Our Sardat is going to push his gunner back on there and demand that he hit your ship. That is a success. And I'm going to make the single turret attack against your front shields. That is just a hit with the demand and the 7 on the dice. It's my only demand for that gunner, though. So doing some more damage against those front shields. Pretty minimal, not great. 12 points against the front. They're still going strong. Give me your guys' attacks now against their aft.
All right, here we go in the laser cannon. That's a 5 on the dice, plus 11 is a 16, plus 2 from the computers is 19, plus 18. Plus 1. Is it 1 from encourage from the captain?
No, plus 2.
So that's right at a 20, if I've done that math right.
That is a failure. Failure against this aft. Once again, it's up to Talara.
All right, taking another of those computer bonuses. That's a 19.
Just 19's a miss. Oh boy, very exciting action here. A little blasted off your front side. Let's go into turn 4 with the engineering phase.
I'm gonna mad lat it.
Oh, you're gonna go for the divert to all stations.
Yeah, we're gonna try to divert to all. I can only do it one more time.
Okay. Sedona she's gonna jump off of the science station. She'll auto aid you as well.
Okay, so Murglebur and Sedona auto aid. I'm taking something from the computers, so it's a +6 to this, meaning altogether I'm at +23. So
7 or more.
Yep. Well, I mean, wait, what just happened? Okay, I'm at a 25 +6 is 31. The DC I needed, 31.
Yes!
We did it.
Nice.
We did it.
Yes.
Nice.
So this functions as divert, except it goes everywhere. So the starship speed has been increased by 2. The shields are going to get their 5% back. And for my gunners, if you roll a 1, it's actually a 2.
The power kind of courses out of the power core and goes into that same feedback loop in the Rune drive, and then kind of spits back into the engine, and then the entire ship shudders with magical energy as Nikithi has done the impossible. It's diverted to all sections. Let's get on to helm phase. Yeah, I ain't got nothing in helm except the roll off. Bumpos, are you rolling?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll this one.
I've rolled an 8, not great, and you've rolled higher, 13.
Yes.
Going first, they are going to kind of hook around and move their front arc. They just make another big circle in the sky to try and point back at you about 7 hexes away. What do you want to do?
I want to do a little flyby. I want to do a little flyby.
I don't think does that help you in any way, shape, or form right now?
Or maybe
because it's cool.
It's super cool, is what it is, and I can do it automatically. Yeah. So we're going to sort of just come right up over their front, and then just blast past them.
Oh.
Actually,
you got the movement to do that because of the divert.
Yeah. And actually, now that I say it out loud, I'm wondering if I should just
definitely do that because it is in keeping with your character's theme song.
It is in keeping with my character. Yeah.
Yeah, and now Kaz attack any.
Yeah.
And this is putting their aft towards you. So once again, they will only get that turret attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get on to gunnery.
All right, so I can with a flyby I can attack any angle, right?
Yeah, any arc you want. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
should
Right
I go,
now,
should I
only-
go for forward because they had forward down and
I think so.
Only the forward has been hit. I'll tell you that.
Let me roll the encouragement first.
Good idea. But yeah, I would Drew, I would do forward. If I were you.
Yeah, that passes.
Oh,
31.
Super
I
encouraged.
feel super encouraged right now. All right, I'm gonna aim with the flyby for the forward arc.
Taking that +2.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is a 10 on the dice.
Oh, that's going to be a hit.
Okay, excellent.
5 more than your last attack. Go ahead and roll that damage. And 1s or 2s now. 1s or 2s.
But don't roll any ones.
All right, so that's 4d8 damage coming in at 19 damage.
Okay, the shields are dropped again, and they are taking more damage again, and we've hit another critical threshold again. So,
Nice. Roll that 100.
100.
I want to see something in the 90s again.
My lucky number 12.
Oh boy.
I think that is going to be...
Sensors.
Yeah, it's the low ones are life support and sensors. Oh, yep. 11 to 30 is sensors, so conditioned, apply to all science officer actions. Not the big money that you want to see here. We still have another couple sets of attacks. Talara, do you want to send one against their aft?
Yes.
Go ahead and make attack. I'm going to make an attack against your aft.
All right. Oh no, that's a 13.
Yeah, it looked like it was about to be a 19, but that's a miss. And attack back against you is a natural 20.
Oh no.
But have you? Oh, you've given some shield points back. What's your aft shields at, Kyler?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. They are at 40.
You did take some damage last turn, but that was what?
Wait, we didn't take any damage to the aft, did we? I thought that was to the 4.
No, I think the previous turn that's what the 12 damage was. But you get 10 of that back, so
Okay.
you're at 38, whatever.
Yeah, okay, 38. Okay, yeah, sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. It's not getting through to get a critical effect because I'm gonna roll 9 damage, but 9 against the aft. Turn 5, something's got to happen here. The Star Runner is looking a little damaged at this point, and nothing glitching that is super important. Nikiti, what do you want to do? Oh God, another 20 for me for engineering.
I'm gonna burn that last resolve point.
Okay, go right ahead.
I'm gonna take computers. I just let's see. I rolled an 8 again,
baby.
We did 31 and we made it. So that's 10 back to the shields.
Another minimum roll. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can allocate them how you see fit. Our starboard is the lowest, and then forward and aft are both like 28 and 29. So
Okay, then let's do starboard.
okay.
All right.
Even.
Rolling for piloting checks. Roll off again, Japert. Beat me 3 out of the 4 times so far.
Yeah, let's roll. I like rolling for the piloting check.
Ooh, I've rolled high, but you've rolled higher. Yeah. 16.
Nicely done. Good choice. Yes. Good choice.
So they're going to do basically the same maneuver that they just did. Circle back around, point there aft. Now at kind of your starboard side, what would you like to do?
All right, let's see here.
You're facing away from them.
Yeah, I need to do counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, almost. Oh yeah, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can put a little mark.
They've taken a good deal of damage to their front arc.
All right, so if I were right here and facing this way, that'd be like starboard / front.
No, unfortunately,
It'd be more like that one would just be starboard.
That's their starboard, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know that a slide would really help us.
No.
I mean, I could just turn. I could just turn and face them.
Yeah, let's just do. Yeah, let's. I think that's fine enough.
You're within range, short range for that laser now.
All right. Let's do that. We're just gonna just turn our maneuvering thrusters and kill the engines for a hot second, and then now we got front facing front.
Bring us about 472 Mark 359.
Sardat is encouraging their forward-facing gunner. When you're doing the same,
Yes.
your big boys on the front arcs, make that roll. Don't roll low. Well, don't roll lower than a 2, right?
Yeah.
No twos for
Or a 4 will do it. I'm going to make my attacks first, just for funsies. So here's the coil gun. 16.
I clicked the button before you said coil gun.
Well, I'm going to do the plasma gun at the same time. The coil gun is a hit. Let's do the plasma gun. That is just a hit as well. 9 on the dice. So a lot of damage coming at your front arc. Can I drop them? Shieldies. Let's see.
No way. It ain't happening, bucko.
So the coil gun is first with 22 points of damage. Not a 1 among them. And then the plasma cannons can roll high. Not this time, they don't. 7 points, so that's 29 to your front shields in total. They're still up.
Right? Nope, they go down, but they're down to 0, and we take 1 hull point.
Oh, game over, folks.
Ruh-roh.
Up, boys and girls.
Row.
Go ahead, make your attacks back. Talara, do you want to go first?
Sure.
We've been going Drew first, but I feel like.
Oh, by the way,
What?
I'm sorry. Never mind. I was sorry.
By the way, shut up, Jabber. What'd you roll? What did you roll, Rebecca? Ooh,
That's a 4 on the dice. That's a 14.
not great on the
No.
laser net, but can Drew bring it back? Old school once again.
I'm going to take a computers with this as well.
Alrighty.
Ooh, do we have a computer? Did you take a computers, Rebecca?
I took 1.
And, well, Nikita took 1, so there's not 1 for me to take. So No
Sorry.
computers for this.
All right, but you're encouraged by your captain, Wynn, giving you that shoulder rub that those meaty bear paws we hear so much about.
Oh, that's a toot.
A natural toot. Oh, wasting this whole turn.
I'm sad you didn't get that +2 from computers, Drew.
Yeah. So even. Yeah. So 2 plus. So that's 13. That's a.
Dude, Drew, it's never gonna
15.
It's a
15.
miss. It's a miss.
Yeah, I could probably tell you that. Oh, at 15 dough? Oh, well, then it's a super miss. The Sardat, it cannot taunt you again, but will come over, comes and say, I told you, you do not have it in you. You don't have the warrior spirit of the Aslanti anymore.
Brave
Turn 6,
talk.
everyone.
Brave talk for someone with fewer shields than we have.
Well, you say that, but I'm going to make an engineering check right now. Yeah, they're getting some shields back. The front and Nikithi out of RP, right?
You say that, but Nikithi, seeing Idis with gears falling off and goo dripping out of her, himself bleeding from several places, digs deep. Deeper than he even knew he had, because his level 7 feat was indeed extra resolve.
Oh, was it?
Gaining resolve points. Well, I need resolve to heal Idis, so my plan was to get extra resolve at 7 so I could heal Idis more often because I was burning through RP. But, as it so happens, it also benefits here.
I think you've spent the most RP this book so far.
Yes. That being said,
I threw Bumfuzzle down Aeon, so so just to put that in perspective for folks, go ahead and do this crazy thing that you do again.
All right.
If you roll an 8 one more time, I swear.
If I roll an 8 one more time, I'm going to Vegas.
Oh my god! Got to be kidding me.
Way to go.
2 tickets on Southwest!
Helm phase. I'm rolling it off, and I've rolled an 11. Chipper, what you got?
Also an 11.
You beat me, so it is actually they're gonna back off their speed, moving out of your short range right now, but you get to move after them.
Let's see.
They're keeping you in their front arc. That's their main strategy at this point.
Shabert, have enough space to do a flyby.
Nah, can't do that because we can't reach them.
I mean, we could just make it a slugfest, get up close.
No, we'll lose that. We have 0 for shields. We're not doing that.
I diverted shield. We got that's the whole point.
That's the divert action. Okay, yeah.
Divert to
okay.
everything. So you've got some shields back. They've
We have
ported
10
some
shields.
shields back. Yeah, I think that it is time. It's a combat roll-off to see which ship is going to survive. Let's do it. You and me. Dance of death. Phoenix's respite crew.
Do that.
I'm just gonna plow forward and
Any stunt you want to do?
I'm gonna sort of like turn in a little bit and get kind of close in here. And the stunt I'm gonna do is just evade.
Okay.
So we're
Make
just
it a little harder to hit. Okay, let us go on to gunnery. Once again, he's going to encourage his coil gunner.
That'll do it. 22.
All right, Kaz versus the Aslanti pilot on the coil gun. The turreted plasma cannon versus Talara. Which bout do you guys want to see first? Which the warm up or the title match?
Title match.
I'll go first.
All right, turret versus Talara. Go ahead and roll, Rebecca.
All right, can I take a computer's bonus on this?
It is the only one we have left because.
Okay, I'll give that to you then. So this will just be a straight roll. 20.
20 versus their armor class is a miss.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, should took that computers.
Because when I roll my natural 1 here in a second.
Plasma cannon against you. What is your armor class after the evasion?
22.
That is a miss.
Oh,
It's on a 9.
Yes.
All right, and I'm gonna roll my coil gun. I need better than a 9. A 12 will do. We'll do it. As they rip through the shields and are doing. If you only have 10 up there, 11 points of hull point damage.
I really don't like that coil gun.
I love it.
We are 2 points away from a critical threshold.
All right.
Let's not play with the quill gun
It's
anymore.
about time. Let's go ahead and let's get it going, Drew. What you got?
Here we go. I'm closing my eyes. I can't take it. That's a 16 on the dice.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Here we go. 4d8. Come on. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. 20 points of damage.
Okay. Tearing their shields down again in the front, tearing through another critical threshold.
Yes!
Third one so far. Go ahead and roll me that D100.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
43.
That is a weapons array. Roll me a D4.
Nice.
2.
Okay, that's their coil gun. That's their front and their turret. So they're going to have to roll to fix that or put their shields back. That's their option going into turn 7. And I'm going to secretly make that roll. Rolled well. What would you like to do, Nikita? Don't you dare press
I'm going to spend a resolve point.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to roll. I'm going to take the computers. We're going to roll again. If we roll 4 8s in a row.
I'm leaving the podcast for good.
Patrick's leaving the podcast. I'm the GM now. I'm going to look him square in the face. I'm the GM now.
Look at me. Not gonna do it, Tyler.
Fail. Hey, I rolled a 5. For those at home, that means I rolled a 5. 8, 8, 8, 5 in this Starship Combat.
Yeah, you're the best. Okay, so no diverting roll off for this piloting check. Damn, bam. Oh, I've rolled real low. Real low. I think I'm gonna move first. Yep. Okay, so I think you know what time it is, Jabert, right? I think it's time for a flyby myself.
You go right ahead, sir.
Oh my.
Super dangerous, right?
Oh, this is where natty 1. We need that natty 1 so bad.
No, it's okay. Yeah, we need to roll. We need to roll well here. The DC for the fly. Oh, I have it prepped in my notes. I'm going to look it up. For the piloting check is DC 22 for their ship. Oh, goodness gracious. Not guaranteed at all. So let's roll this.
5 or less. 5 or less. 5 or less.
Damn. 14 on the dice. They get it off. And they're just going to move, right through you guys. Let's see here. Flying by as they go. Ooh, bam. All right, it is your turn to move, Jabert. Lumfuzzle, pilot that vessel.
All right.
You guys are once again aft to aft. You found yourself in this position a few times so far this Starship Combat.
Yeah, I'm just going to flip and burn and sort of end right where I started, and now we're facing the aft.
All right, your front against their aft, and they are going to take that coil gun shot against your front arc.
Isn't it glitching? Does that matter?
But glitching is just
it's a minus.
It's just a minus. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Is it though?
I thought they had no other weapon on the back besides the turret.
Pay attention, Tyler. They did a flyby, sir.
Oh, right.
They're getting an attack against your arc as they blast past you. So happens in the gunnery phase for us. I'm going to do that first here. Hopefully roll well. I rolled a 17, so that is going to hit. Bam, 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 bam.
The coil gun's nasty.
I have rolled low on this one, though, so that it is 16 points of damage, but that is going to blast past the first damage threshold, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's rolling D100. 65. We are talking, so close to a weapons array. Engines, and this condition applies to all pilot actions until fixed. Taking some damage there. I'll go ahead and roll the turret as well, so we can get something else going. 8 on the dice is a miss, which means it is on to you guys. Are you, Captain Wynn, putting all your money on the Kaz button again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ride this train until it runs out of gas.
Okay, go for it.
Don't know if that's an expression, but
I know. Yeah, trains and gas.
It is now.
That's a new train.
And that's 28.
Hey, all right.
Succeeded. They've not taken any damage in their aft yet. Who wants to fire first?
Kaz is mad and he wants to shoot. So he's going to take a shot. That is a 5. I don't know that that's going to do anything even with my bonuses, so...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Rebecca to Laura.
And we're in range for the net, right?
Yep.
And I did not take computers on that, so...
All right. Oh, that's a natural 20!
Oh, baby!
Alrighty.
Rebecca with the
Nice.
Yes!
It would have been great if Drew had set you up for that one, but yeah, this is going to bounce off their shields here, but go ahead and roll that damage.
All right, so that's 4d6, right? Because it would normally be 2d6 and it's doubled? Yes?
No, you don't double.
Not at all.
Oh, man.
Correct.
There's no critical effect?
The critical effect is if you hit whole points, you do double glitches, basically.
Oh, okay.
But you gotta hit them whole points.
Here's my 2d6. It's an 8.
8 against their aft. Okay, so we've taken some damage there, and we are on to turn 8. Turn 8. Tyler, you've got a glitching engine, right? Is that what I said?
Yes.
Yes, the engines are glitching out here. What would you like to do?
Yeah, we're just going to try to patch it up. Yeah, patched.
No, don't patch. Oh, beans.
Well, you gotta say something first.
I was racing for the unmute button, and I was like shouting, "Don't patch! Don't patch! Don't patch! Don't patch!"
Can you ignore that or something?
We still have a science officer that we can rotate.
Yeah. If she can rebalance, then I think we might be okay. But okay.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, it's patched. So.
You can throw Sedona back on science. She is able to rebalance, which means that you can redistribute some shield points.
Our port hasn't taken any damage, right?
Port's bullet.
Are you throwing some back in your front arc?
Yeah, so we could essentially put everything at 22 and then have the front be 24, which I think is probably what we should do.
Sounds good.
Let's roll off 4 helm phase piloting checks. Ooh, I've rolled high. I've rolled as high as I can possibly, or I've rolled so far.
All right. I was bound to roll a little low at some point.
Now, you still might beat me. What is your total here? You've rolled a 12, I've rolled an 18.
Right, yeah. At some point, I just sort of stopped, rolling from my sheet. I don't know why. That would be a 30 from me.
That is a 30 for me as well.
To a tie goes the players.
Does it? Are you just making that up?
Oh,
That's how the game works.
yeah. In piloting actions, if you tie,
Oh, I'm totally just lying. So,
But we
Right,
have
no,
we do have a computer's action that Jabert didn't take that he could technically take.
you can't posthumously take it.
You can't
you can't take it after the fact.
posthumously. It's
I mean, it's about to be posthumously.
It could be.
it could be.
Yeah, I'm looking for the
If there is a tie, the pilot with fewer ranks in piloting skill must move the starship first. That would be Patrick.
Yeah, basically. I was about to say. I'm worried that is the case. Okay. They are. I think they are going to try for another stunt. They can't do a flyby this round, but I can attempt a flip and burn. Is it the same DC? DC 22. So let me try that. 13 on the dice. Ooh, I just got it. So they're going to move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn around, pointing their aft in your guys' direction. Jabert, what you got?
They're forward in our direction.
Yeah, sorry, they're aft away. So right now you guys are front arcs against each other, and currently you are out of short range. You are about 12 hexes away.
Bert, what if you did a
What if we just left?
They would pursue you, and they're faster. So
what if you did like a full power forward?
No, we're not doing a full power. No, I'm not gonna do your thing and just blow all my resolve points.
Yes, there's no reason not to.
There's no reason to.
Oh well, you want to stay in their front arc? Sure.
Like, okay, so that would allow me to move 1.5, right?
Correct.
Right. I'm just going to plow forward and just be like sort of jostling, and I'm like sort of like bobbing and weaving and juking. But yeah, we're just going 4 to 4, just all in, but we are definitely evading.
Okay. A good idea. You've got the front shields back up with the balance. They were not able to evade. What do we want to do in the gunnery phase? Now, Miles, you've not done a demand or a taunt yet. Do you want to just continue to give a smaller bonus? Do you want to go crazy?
Okay, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Okay, so demand is going to be a
DC plus 1.5 the ship's tier, correct?
Yeah, so 25, but it's intimidate, which is kind of your thing. But you can only do it once per person per combat, I think.
All right. Well, it's been nice knowing everybody. Here we go.
So what? 20 on that?
20.
That was
no.
a diplomacy check. So
Oh,
Do you have the same for intimidate? Same bonus?
I do. It's the same. It's 12.
Expertise, brother.
Oh, that's right.
Now, is your expertise, has it gone up at this level? Are you still
It's D6, I think.
D6? All right, you can still get it. You can still get it on this dice roll.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Nice!
well done.
6 on the expertise, and that's going to Kaz.
Yes.
You had me in the first half.
+4 bonus to this attack. Boy, oh boy. Are you grabbing a computer as well, Drew?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. I'm not gonna let anybody else do this. The time is now.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Doggy. All right. Got some shields in the front here. Can you blow past them all?
Let's see with 4d8. Come on. 26 points of damage.
Eight roll. 8, 5,
Wow.
7, 6. Awesome.
Alrighty. 2 critical hits there. 2 damages to the ship. Boy, oh boy. Go ahead and roll 2 D100s.
D100. A 16 and a 65.
Oh, I saw 81. That's 16 plus 65. Okay. I was a little confused. I was like, what? What did you? What exactly did you roll here?
Engines and sensors.
Engines and sensors. All right, they're piloting actions again, hurting. But I can tell you what, that, like I said, was another threshold. They are hurting. Their front shields are down. They can try and answer those coil guns. Which is it DC 22?
Yeah, 22.
Just a hit.
Ooh.
And a natural 20 on their plasma gun.
Oh no!
All right, I gotta get through these shields. Gotta get through them.
I mean, easily.
17 points to the front shields, and now the plasma cannon got that crit. Yeah, 15 points. So 12 points to the hull, and I'm also rolling two glitching effects. 27. We're just talking about sensors. I don't even know why it's on there. I really need to do a science action to target. Go ahead and Talara. Front shields are down. They are hurt.
All right. Do I get a computer's bonus on this?
No.
Okay.
Wait, who?
Not gonna do it. That's a 15.
Computers wouldn't have helped. We're going into turn 9. Is this going to beat the Sardat fight round 1 in length? Engineering check. I think I know what I have here. So that's
I'm going to assume we need shields. So
19.
Oh, jeez. I rolled another 5. I mean, I made it, but I'm still prone.
Piloting roll off.
10 to the front.
Very important. Oh no! Wow! A 19 versus a 20 in the clutch. Yes.
Oh my lord, the 20s are just coming out like nobody's business.
Patrick with the 19, Jabert with the clutch 20 on the piloting check.
Can I just say I've been rolling because I've been in situations like this because I'm trying to lose because I want to go first and fly by and blow his the sky.
Well, that's a good point. I'm going to try the flyby, not you.
I know, yeah, because it actually really stinks for us to be in this situation.
Gonna try it though. See if it works. Oh, natural 20 on what? What? They're the enemy pilot.
Patrick is on fire. He's on fire. His D20
in the last turn, there have been 4 20s.
This is insane. Roll 20 is broken.
I roll dice every day. 420. I roll 19, a 20, 19, and 20 in my last 4 rolls. So I'm liking my odds here. What do you want to do move wise? Right now you're aft to aft. I mean, there's only one action here, right? Gotta get Kaz back in position. I guess there's a couple to get your front arc back towards them.
Yeah, just be facing the port. Can't believe you, Patrick. I can't believe I let you talk me out of building the ship I wanted to build.
Well, I mean, your guys are ahead in hull points. What I'm saying is you can
we'll
turn
flip
around
and burn. Yeah,
or flip and burn either. I mean, they're both kind of the same.
Yeah,
but that puts you within short range still.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us get to gunnery phase. Now, I have not demanded my turret, so the Sardat's going to try for that. Sardat is screaming at his other gunners. Get them! Their front shield is down!
16 on the dice.
Pretty high. I think I can. Let's do their flyby attack first. Their front arc versus your front arc. That coil gun.
This is gonna hurt.
No, it's not.
4 on the dice. Yes.
Oh, we needed that. Oh, we needed that choke.
Oh, yes.
They had some bonuses there, but they did not have the demand. The demand was to the turret, which we try that now. 7 on the dice is just a hit. Just a hit with the demand. 12 points to the front arc, so 2 points?
Yeah, 2 whole points.
Alrighty, I don't think that's getting us anywhere. Your guys' action against their aft. Now, it's taking some damage. Who wants to go first?
Did anybody
Captain,
take any computers checks first?
No.
Miles, you just want to encourage?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Who wants to fire first?
I'll do it.
Okay.
That's a 6. Not gonna get very far with that.
Not far at all. Rebecca.
All right, here we go. I get a +2 to this, right?
Correctamundo.
It's 19.
No, not gonna do it. Oakley dokley. Turn to Anne.
This is the longest, tensest starship combat.
Okay, turn 10, roll off between me and the bumfuster. Let me roll my piloting check. 17 on the dice. Whew, I'm on fire. I'm so pretty. Jabert can't help but roll 20s. Yes! Okay.
Did we skip engineering?
I thought we already did it.
No, I mean, let me just try to divert really quick. I just about screamed.
Oh, hey.
Was almost a
5. The Star Runner is going to move forward and try. I forgot I have to roll this. Try a barrel roll. Just succeeds at that. Oh, my goodness. And it moves forward 5 hexes and is going to turn around. Bumpus, what do you want to do?
Alrighty. I'm getting like severe deja vu right now.
You are about 13, 14 hexes away. No, 12. And it is front arc versus front arc on the same row of hexes. I think we have been in this exact situation before.
Yeah, like this is the third time. Time counting because okay, I'm just gonna shut up and move forward.
They're a little more agile, yeah, and I think you have performed the barrel roll, or no, the flip and burn. They've done a flyby. You've done a flyby. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Are we evading?
Yes, we're evading.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay, go on to gunnery. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna roll my 2 d20s here. The first one will be the coil gun. 15, yes, on the coil gun. A 9, that is a no on the plasma cannon. I'm gonna roll the damage first, real quick. For the coil gun, 21 points of damage. How are we doing on the Phoenix's Respite?
11 more points of holding.
That's another critical threshold.
Let me roll that D100. This is critical threshold number 2. Bing, bang, boom. 61. That is just another one on your engines. So it was patched before. It's back to glitching. Who wants to fire? Well, I should say, Captain Wynn, what do you want to do first? You've demanded just Kaz so far. If you want to do Talara, you can.
I'm going to encourage Kaz because I need him to...
That big gun, yeah.
All the gas in that train.
I don't know why it rolled 2, but they were both successes.
Rebecca, lead us off with this firing of the laser net.
All right. With the +2, the 17.
That is a miss. We are going to Cass.
I'm also going to take the +2.
Take it. You got the captain's encouragement, helping you guide your weapons. Let's see what you got.
That's a 16 on the dice.
Ooh, that's a hit.
All right, here we go. 4d8. Don't let me down. That is 16 points of damage.
Oh my goodness. Shields go down. That is 7 points. And they had 7 whole points left.
Oh my gosh.
Which means the ship, just getting it in there, goes dark as you have disabled them.
Yes!
Whoa.
Bingo.
Yes!
Needed just about every bit of that. Was trying to get their front hull back up almost every single turn that I could. You hear indeed the Sardat screaming at you over the airwaves. This cannot be. You turn off that auto destruct. We can take these cretins. Patch those systems. Get the weapons back online. You see the Sardat looking desperate at this point over the holographic viewer as he bodies a technician out of the way to a computer console that is almost destroyed, seemingly unresponsive. What do you guys want to say in response?
Well, Sardat, it seems like you were in quite the predicament. I wonder if this changes your mind about anything that you have said to us, any of the ways you have treated me or my people here.
I am a Sardat of the Aslanti Empire. I do not bow down to lesser peoples. You might have won this time, but he kind of looks down at one of the readouts, one of the computers in front of him, and an evil smirk comes across his face as you see kind of data reading out in the reflection of his helmet. The Empire will devour you all. Everyone that aided you will die, and they will avenge me tenfold for what you have.
The computer cuts out, turns to static as in your front viewer, a massive explosion appears off, about 3 hexes away as the Star Runner is engulfed in a green corona of fire and plasma and is blasted to smithereens by its auto-destruct. From back the science engineer part of the ship, all the scientists are cheering. We are out of starship combat, but almost immediately your long-range scanner does indeed begin to beep, 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 signaling an approaching vessel. No, it actually seems like it is 4 approaching vessels. Sedona gets back on the science station and does a quick scan, and she says, 4 Aslanti Sovereign Harrier attack fighters and a large carrier off on the edges of the next quadrant of the system. And they're closing in.
Win the rune drive. We should use it.
I agree.
Aereo comes up and says, that they are in attack formation, but still minutes out. We can escape. If that is what you want to do, we can activate the drift drive and get anywhere else. Get out of the system.
Make it so.
Yeah, I cut the thrusters and kill the engines, and we fire up the drift drive.
It begins to warm up. Like I said, it does take a little bit of time as you guys can watch on the holographic displays as the squadron of fighters draw nearer and nearer. It activates and rips a huge purple portal in this side of space-time, and the Phoenix's Respite ducks inside a few minutes before these ships get here. And in the swirling debris of the Star Runner's flotsam, a green halo forms, mixing with the magical drift energies of your jump through space. And the clouds of energy formed giant letters in the Aurelos night sky that spell out the words "To be concluded" next week on the podcast. Bum bum bum.
Oh boy.
We did it, gang.
Made it.
Oh man.
I cannot believe, 2 10-turn fights back to back at the end of this AP, and you guys did it with style, with some good old fashioned starship combat. I love that this AP gives you the chance to kill the Sardat twice almost. One time after another. That's going to do it for us, guys. We're going to come back next week and we are going to end season 2 of Cosmic Crit. But until then, thank you so much for playing with me.
Thank you.
Thank
Patrick.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone listening, for what I'm sure is going to be a long episode, another long episode of the podcast. And we will catch you guys next week.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Drive safe.
Farewell.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Cosmic Crit. This episode has been made possible through a sponsorship with Roll20 and the backing of our Critamander fans on Patreon. Thanks again and have a great week.